Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. It's been a few days and as usual, when I'm away for a few days, scoping out what's going on, taking some time off of YouTube, that I've slowly become addicted to, I have to confess. I do love YouTube. It's my favourite social media platform to use right now. Meghan and Harry kick off, don't they? All hell breaks loose. So I saw this story which was extremely shocking and you guys have probably already seen it, but I wanted to get into it because so much has happened. We've had Meghan and Harry unnecessarily talking about Black History Month in the UK, which is currently going on. It's just kicked off. We're 6 days in and I'm quite proud of the way in which Britain is commemorating and acknowledging Black people's achievements and Black history as it stands. I found their speech about the Black Lives Matter movement and Black History Month in the UK extremely insulting, and the reason why I found it insulting was because Meghan mentioned that she had no idea that we actually had a Black History Month in the UK, which for me was pretty much a slap in the face, considering this is a lady who had used racism and British bigotry as an excuse to leave. She didn't actually spend any time researching what was actually going on in the UK. She really didn't spend any time in Britain to really have a full understanding of actually how diverse we are, especially in London. London is an extremely diverse place, even though Harry tried to insinuate that it's not a culturally diverse place. I beg to differ. So that's just a bit of backstory, and then we have Meghans Lawyers who are urging her to give up this case, or advisors, PR people who are around her, urging her to give up this case because we know that she's lost yet another part of this case, which has now run up the total cost of the lawsuit to £250,000 as it stands. Is it coming from public funding? Is it coming from the pocket of Prince Charles? I personally believe that it is coming from Prince Charles, because Netflix would not have given them such a large advance for them to then start paying off lawsuits, paying off for a house, paying off for Frogmore. I don't think it would work like that. You don't get cash for nothing. Celebrities don't get cash for nothing. They are expected to at least deliver, and they haven't delivered anything. I'm sure that they are well underway on their new Netflix projects, and we are yet to see exactly what they have done. But outside of that, I want to move on to what Kate Middleton's uncle said. And he's an extremely well-dressed guy. He's got good style from what I saw, and he looks very aristocratic in his stance. And he actually said that he's lost all respect for Meghan and Harry, and he wishes that they would shut the F up, and brands them Muppets craving attention. So this is an article in The Sun that I read, and I thought it was quite hilarious, to be honest. They are definitely deserving of this. I cannot say they are undeserving of this. And I think that he is speaking out against Meghan and Harry, possibly echoing the thoughts and feelings of William and Kate, but they can't overtly say anything because they are tied and bound by their royal duties to the crown and to the British public. We fund them, we pay for them, so they can't really get too personal about their bitter feelings about what Meghan and Harry have done to undermine the UK. So Harry has branded the UK as intrinsically, structurally, internally racist, riddled with racism. And there is evidence of structural racism in Britain, but I think that you'll find that in any country across Europe. You will find that in Germany, Austria, France. The United States of America is a place where there is also evidence of extreme structural racism, just as much as we have it over here. What I find quite frustrating about Harry's statement is that He seems to have forgotten that he's changed postcode, he's changed geographical location. He is no longer a resident of the UK. He stepped down from his senior duties. Why is he chiming in on the issues that we have going on over here? Why can't he keep his thoughts and opinions to himself? No one asked. He doesn't serve the British public anymore, so what use is it for him to try and lecture Britain on what they need to change and what they need to do when he's left? It seems as though they've left physically, but mentally they very much still feel as though they are relevant key figureheads in the UK, and we really don't care for them over here, and it's just very annoying. So I'm going to get into what he said. Gary Goldsmith unleashed a scathing online message to the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, criticising them for craving attention. In the now deleted LinkedIn post, the brother of Carol Middleton blasted, "With so much stuff going on in the world, still these two Muppets are craving attention. Please shut the F up and bring up their child and stop talking, let alone demanding. Harry, you have lost our love and respect. Meghan, you are a wrong'un. Now hush please, we're kind of busy saving lives and the economy." The 55-year-old spoke out after Harry and Meghan called for an end to structural racism in the UK in a Zoom interview from their new £11 million home in Santa Barbara, California. Harry, who is sixth in line to the throne, and I really hope that Kate has another baby so he can just be seventh. So I'm going to carry on here, said he had an awakening, adding, "I wasn't aware of so many of the issues and so many of the problems within the UK and also globally as well. I thought I did, but I didn't." Meghan, 39, and Harry, 36, have had a tumultuous few years, getting married in Windsor before welcoming baby Archie last year. The couple then quit the royal family with a dramatic statement and moved to the US, with Meghan now locked in a privacy battle with the publishers of the Mail on Sunday over the publication of a letter she sent to her estranged father, Thomas Markle, etc., etc. Mr. Goldsmith, who is currently self-isolating after a Ibiza holiday, later told the Daily Mail that he stood by everything he wrote. He added, "I used to have a lot of respect for Harry and his army career, but this new Harry is someone I don't recognise. I find it totally frustrating when we are trying to save lives and look after the UK to be lectured daily on any topic they deem to be important." He claimed they had abdicated the UK for the US, adding they didn't give a damn about the royal family. Mr. Goldsmith, who attended Prince William and Kate Middleton's wedding, added, "We've all had enough of them lecturing us. You can't sell your soul to Netflix for a reported £150 million and then dictate to Mother England." It comes after a new book, Battle of Brothers, has claimed the relationship between Prince Harry and William was utterly broken, which I personally do believe it is broken. I personally do believe it is a broken down relationship. They definitely do not have much of a bond anymore. I think anything that they had has been destroyed because Harry really is threatening the future of William possibly inheriting the throne and the future of the royal family and his children and so on and so forth. Everything that Harry is doing really threatens to bring the monarchy to its knees and could possibly end it, because if people feel as though the monarchy is intrinsically a waste of time and that the people within the royal firm are intrinsically self-indulged and an unnecessary expense for the British taxpayer to have to fork out for, they will be finished within a decade. So I can see how the relationship is fractured beyond repair. So I'm going to carry on here. Author Robert Lacey believes their unique bond has been shattered by how the Sussexes went about Brexit. The author, who wrote a biography of the Queen in the 1970s entitled Majesty, believes there is time to heal the rift, but that the palace is not working in that direction. And there you have it, guys. It seems as though Meghan and Harry really have offended not only us, people like me, people like yourself, even people of colour. Like I said, I'm a woman of colour, and I feel offended that they are actually using Black History Month in the UK and the Black Lives Matter movement as a cool trending thing to talk about to keep themselves relevant, because polls have recently revealed that people in the United States are no longer interested in Meghan and Harry. Since we've had the pandemic and everything that's gone on, even with President Trump going down with the corona, he still has the virus. It's a lot to process and take in, and people like Meghan and Harry just are not very relevant. So what they are doing is they are using black issues and racism to keep themselves afloat, which is offensive, because if they was really interested in black history, they would have acknowledged it a long time ago. And if you actually check out my channel in February, I know that over in the USA, they celebrate Black History Month in February. And Meghan Markle didn't speak out at all. She didn't acknowledge any Black American achievements out in the United States of America. And I was quite stunned and shocked, considering she had blatantly insulted the British public for being bigoted and racist, etc., and felt as though she was a victim of racism, which really she wasn't. And then she now is saying, oh, I didn't realise that they had Black History Month in the UK. She didn't realise there was Black History Month anywhere. As it's been widely reported, I've reported it on my channel, and many other channels have reported this, Meghan Markle passed herself off as a white woman for over 20 years in America. She was trying to make it as an actress since she was 18. She was constantly ticking herself down as a white woman. That's what she did. She never really acknowledged her biracial heritage. So she didn't really live and walk in the shoes of a black woman or a woman of color, really. She didn't bother with that. She just wanted to do whatever she could do to get ahead. And now she wants to suddenly learn about Black History Month, etc., etc. Please, I'm not buying it. You didn't acknowledge Black History Month in the United States in February. You did not acknowledge Black History Month in the UK last year. You didn't acknowledge it the first year when you and Harry got married. She hasn't tried. So I'm highly offended by it. And I definitely stand with Kate's uncle. Please, Meghan and Harry, shut the F up. Anyway, guys, I'll be back for another video. Bye.